Yeah, my name's Wesley Peng. I go to BASIS Scottsdale, and I've been there for the past 8 years. So Coca Cola Scholarship is a merit-based scholarship that is one of the most competitive and prestigious scholarships given across the nation for a coveted $20,000 Coca Cola Scholarship. It's quite an honor to receive one, and these $20,000 can go to any institution throughout the United States. So actually, I found out about the scholarship from some of my fellow classmates and peers, in fact. Listening to them about this scholarship and the opportunities it brought to them really made me want to apply for the Coca Cola Scholarship. The Coca Cola Scholarship was truly a big surprise when they told us. So initially we were called into our school, not about the scholarship, but about a short video production for our senior project. We just thought it would be a normal day. We'd talk about our senior project. And we were outside sitting on a bench, and then halfway through suddenly we turn around and we see this huge Coca-Cola truck all in red with three ginormous banners on it. One of them says my name, and the two others, my fellow Coca-Cola scholars, on there too. And we were just so shocked and so surprised when we saw it. Really quite a memorable moment. True honor to receive the award, and we are truly appreciative of having the opportunity to represent BASIS to get the Coca Cola Scholarship. I think BASIS Scottsdale prepared us for the scholarship in multiple ways. First of all, we've had 8 years of wonderful academics. A lot of teachers always encourage us to not only explore ideas inside the classrooms, but pursue research and other endeavors outside the classrooms. Some of my closest mentors and teachers have been teachers within the classroom, for example. I've met Mr. Peacher and Mr. Witz, both at BASIS Scottsdale, and both of these teachers were absolutely instrumental in my development. They encouraged me to pursue different types of research outside of schools within different fields, specifically in biomedical engineering, as well as in health equity and health policy. The skills I learn within the classroom, I often apply outside of the classroom. So sometimes in class, I do statistical reports for my homework for Mr. Peacher's class, but then outside of that, I'm writing reports for like our hospital, Honor Health Hospital system, on how these metrics can really impact the community around me. And I think these skills that these teachers have taught me, as well as the amazing students, have really pushed me to a point where I'm able to excel and able to do something that I'm truly passionate about. And I'd also say the community at BASIS Scottsdale is something I really cherish. It's something that I've had the fortunate to be a part of for 8 years. And in fact, my senior quote is actually, there are friends, there's family, and there are friends that become family. And I'm very fortunate that at BASIS Scottsdale, I've been able to share 8 years with this family. And whatever I'm working on, I can always reach out to my fellow friends, and they always help me and support me and guide me, whether in times of happiness or in times of crisis. And I think that's what really led me and allowed me to excel to receive this Coca Cola Scholarship. My senior project is tackling health equity, specifically in many of our underserved and rural populations within Arizona. And my motivation for this project was really witnessing the startling inequities within our different communities. So I've had the opportunity to both shadow and work in a variety of different hospital settings, including federally qualified health centers. So these are some of our most underserved clinics that are given stipends by federal government, as well as some of our best hospitals like Honor Health, Mayo Clinic, and Banner University Medical Center. And just witnessing the differences and disparities between these two, institutions and two areas was really startling to me. In fact, some areas I saw were understaffed and really needed resources, and it's something I really appreciate. One story that stuck out to me when I was shadowing at a federally qualified health center was when I met this Hispanic family. And they didn't really have much, and they were going to this very underserved clinic. But actually, to show appreciation for the resources that they received, they actually gave the doctors and the people working there some fresh crops from their farm as a way to show appreciation. And these are individuals that don't come from much, they don't really have much, and really having them show their appreciation for just the doctors, nurses, and medical staff working together to support them really touched me, and it made me think, this is something I want to do, this is something I want to change. And that's why for my senior project, I've been really working and trying to get new technological innovations to try to help tackle the health inequities within our Arizona community. So I think the field of health equity is something I really want to continue postgraduate years. Within college, I maybe want to take a minor in public health, do a bunch of public health classes, and many of the institutions I'm looking at have centers for health inequity, centers for health disparities, And so I think I can further this research in different areas, and I can continue the knowledge that I have gained through my, I guess, limited high school experience and my limited time interning at these different hospitals, and try to share more about them. And my favorite moments about this health inequity project has been the opportunity for me to share about it at different conferences. One of my favorite conferences is actually National Health Policy Conference, where they gather a bunch of experts all around the nation, from the CDC director to your local high school students all together, to try to talk about and be vocal about the health disparities around our country. And I think that's an area that I want to continue pursuing, going to these conferences like the National Health Policy Conference, and really be an advocate for those that don't have the ability to speak up for themselves, to try to tackle health inequities all across our nation. I would say, first of all, for your senior project, definitely choose a topic that you're really passionate about and that you really enjoy. Don't choose something just because your parents or your teachers told you to do so. Choose it because you really do enjoy and love it. And for graduation, I guess my advice is just cherish the time that you still have left with both your friends and your teachers, because you won't see them that often. After you start your senior project, you're not in class in school with your friends and your teachers every day. So really cherish those connections and keep them for the years to come, because they'll prove really fruitful. BASIS is a family that you cherish for your whole life.